Anyway, today we are going to talk about intentional manifestation and what that means. So right now it's trendy now, but for those of us who are spiritual beings and have been practicing spirituality for a while, we know about manifestation. Now it's popular. Everything once it hits social media, it becomes a trend. And a lot of people just do stuff because it's trending. Like I knew about sage in your home, and all of that for years. I started my spiritual journey in like 2014 or 15, and so I already knew. But when Nipsey Hussle passed away in 2000 last March, and at the funeral, Lauren mentioned that he was Sage the House. Oh, now Sage is popular. Everybody's selling Sage and all this other stuff. Y'all little stupid selves in the house just doing Sage. Y'all not opening no doors or windows. Y'all not going clockwise throughout the house. You're supposed to start at the door and go clockwise throughout the house, as signifying going forward, and as you're going, you're speaking your intentions over the home. Did you know that? Or are y'all just dumb and like, well, I'm sage and it's getting rid of the negative energy? Baby, you're the negative energy. You have to pass out. That's why I make you lightheaded, because it's you. It's not nothing or nobody else. But anyway, y'all, I do not like this with no lashes. This bald face look is just not for me. Anyway, I was trying to get in on some of that good sunlight, but the sunlight is just leaving, so y'all just gonna have to deal with the little bald face up in here. Um, I don't like this brown either. I look bulky with this little brown jogging suit I have on. But anyway, going back to what I was saying. So, spirituality isn't new. Some of y'all are just doing certain things that are a part of spirituality because it's trendy. And one of those things is manifesting. And if you're wondering why your manifestations never come true, it is because you do not know how to effectively manifest. Manifestation isn't just putting out in the world what you want. You have to be intentional in the things that you ask for in order for things to come to fruition. So, what is the reason? What's the purpose of me asking for them? My arm hurts. I really needed my tripod for this, and I'm going to try to make this like a 15-minute video so that I don't have to cut it in half and then post it twice, because Instagram is acting funny about that. They'll only let me post videos that are like 15 minutes. Really sucks. Anyway, so intentional manifestation, what it is, it's intentionally asking for the things that you want. It is a ladybug in here, and y'all, they're good luck, but I'm afraid of bugs. So if that joint starts flying, this phone gonna get thrown around. I gotta keep my side eye on that joint. It's up on the ceiling, because if it starts flying around, listen, I'm afraid of bugs. Definitely afraid of bugs and animals. Okay. The deeper that I delve into spirituality, I'm starting to overcome my fear of that. I'm not an outdoorsy type of person at all. But I'm starting to like nature and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's a process. And that's just because I'm afraid of bugs. They can't talk. They can't talk and tell me what they want. So are you trying to kill me, or do you mean no harm? What's going on here? Talk to me. Animals too. They understand me. I understand them. They might think I'm trying to harm them, and I have no intention of doing so. And I might think they're trying to harm me, and then it's just a terrible situation. So that's why I'm not an outdoorsy person. I'm afraid of everything but humans. No, I'm not afraid of spirits either, at all. Not even kinda. If you want to call it a ghost or what, I'm not afraid of any of that. I communicate with other side quite often, so that doesn't scare me. But animals and bugs, they just can't talk, and I don't know what the hell's going on. So anyway, going past that, I gotta keep my eye on it, maybe, because if it starts flying, I'm gonna pass out. Anyway, so the way that you intentional manifest, when you are going to ask God, it's the same as like prayer. You're asking God for things, the universe, your spirit guides, your ancestors. When you approach them to ask for things, you have to have a reason behind it. So if you want $1 million, why do you want that $1 million? Do you know? Is it just because you want $1 million? Is it because you want to buy material things? Is it because you want it for yourself? Is it because you want to give it to your parents? Is it is it because whatever? What do you want it for? What's the purpose? Like, what's your reasoning behind it? Me, I want the Healing Oil Company to be a multi-million-dollar company because I want to be able to take care of my family. Like, I can help out here and there with my mom and dad, but I really want to buy them a house. I want to move them out of, like, I could move them and rent them somewhere right now and handle their stuff and my stuff too. But I want to buy them a house and move them out of the ghetto. In the house that they own, they currently own, they can rent that house out. Make that a rental property. I want to take care of my parents before my father passes away. And that is like really, 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 really what I want. I want to do philanthropy. I had to think about what I was saying because I want to take care of the world. That's what my heart desire is. I want enough to be able to provide myself with everything that I want and need, and then I want to be able to help others on a large scale. Not like the little things that I do here and there once a year. I get 5 people and I pay their bills. Whatever it is, if it's on disconnect, if they need help with their rent, if I've paid student loans, I've paid car payments, I've paid rent, I've paid light bills that were on disconnect because they're a couple $100, and I've paid these bills in full. I do it once a year, every year, 5 people. But I want to be able to, like, large scale, buy other people's houses and buy other people's cars and not just little hoorah cars, like whatever year it is. I want to be able to do that. I want to be able to invest and own multiple properties that I paid cash for, and I only have to pay the taxes on the property, and multiple plots of land. And I want to be able to break the generational curses in my family and be the first millionaire in my lineage. And I will be. This is not even something that I think that I will be. Like, I never even doubted. This is going to happen, and it's going to happen before the end of 2021. But I'm intentional. You see what I mean by that? Why do I want the money? Do I want millions so I can go buy designer? I can buy designer now. That means nothing to me. Why do you want it? Or when you're manifesting your partner, you just say you want a good man. Oh, Lord, send me a good man. oh, Lord, send me a good woman. But what does that mean to you? What is a good woman to you? What is a good man to you? What characteristics do you want this individual to have? Do you want him to be kind? Do you want her to be kind? Do you want her to be kind to other people that have nothing to offer them? Do you want them to be wise? Do you want them to value partnership? What is it that you want this individual to have? You know how Sierra got Russ? It's because she was intentional in what she wanted. And Russell was as well. That's how you manifest those types of relationships. You don't just fall in those. That type of shit doesn't just happen. You have to will that type of stuff in, but you also have to be willing to be that type of person for your partner. You can't be a broken, ran down, raggedy MF. Want somebody that has happiness in their own life, that's financially stable, that's mentally sound, doesn't have emotional issues and stuff like that. And then you got mama or daddy issues. You're still struggling with past childhood traumas. You've not forgiven half the people in your life that you feel like did something, but you might have really been the cause of whatever falling out child had because you're a broken individual. You can't be a person who has bitterness towards men and women and want a good man. Like, you have to be willing to let that go. You have to be able to take accountability and where your flaws and stuff are and become that person before you ask the Most High. Oh, that's on my phone. The Most High or the universe or your ancestors and spirit guides to bring you those things. You yourself have to be that. So I can't ask God for a man that's kind to others, and I'm out here treating people like shit. I can't ask a man, ask God or the Most High universe, whatever you believe in, for someone that values partnership, and I'm selfish. I can't ask them for someone that has their life together, and I ain't offering shit. Like nothing. My finances messed up. My credit messed up. I'm depressed half the time, but on social media I'm trying to act like my life is together. Like I can't be that person and then ask for the complete opposite of me. Y'all be trying to will people in that's gonna fix y'all. The only person that can heal you is you. You are responsible for your healing. Do you hear me? The only person that can heal you is you. You are responsible for your healing. No one else. So you need to get you together first before you try to manifest something in. That's another reason you don't get what you want, because you're not ready for it. God is just not gonna be handing out a bunch of shit that you ain't ready for. What if he give it to you and you're not ready for it? And then you mess it up or you ruin the situation. You may not get a second chance in that. So when you manifest things, you have to be intentional in the things that you ask for, but you also have to be a healed person as well. If you want relationships that are healthy, you have to be a healthy individual yourself. I can't ask God to send me somebody that's going to make me happy, because I'm responsible for my happiness, right? I got to make sure I'm happy. I got to make sure I'm good in my life. I can't just be asking the Most High, the universe, and my ancestors to give me something that I don't have to offer. But I'm happy in my own life. I'm happy in my own life. I'm financially secure in my own life. I'm not suffering from childhood traumas. I done healed from all the mess that I done been through. And that's why I'm on here teaching y'all how to control your mind and raise your vibration. And my son almost burned the house down this week. And how I'm on here talking to y'all, you wouldn't even know it. My fat behind is halfway out of damn breath. Right now, and I'm tired because I'm holding this phone. But then you wouldn't even know it. And trust me, it bothered me for about 2 days that he almost burned the damn house down. We not even get into that, but he was doing something he wasn't supposed to and almost killed us at 3 o'clock in the damn morning. This week was rough. But you would not know it. Everybody look tired when they ain't got no lashes and no makeup on. So I look a little wore out, but I'm not. You would never know, because I just, we got through it. And I had to Palo Santo myself about 50 times, because I'm like, I'm about to put this child out. He about to be out on the curb. Let me Palo Santo myself. Let me hit my singing bowl to get my vibration back up, because I'm about to crack his damn neck. And so I had to, do some meditation. Because, honey, earlier this week it was rough. But you would never know, because I just got through it. I'm not about to harp on anything. If something bad goes wrong, I already told you 24, 48 hours. Somebody hurt my feelings 24 to 48 hours, and I'm an empath. I'm an empath because I'm a healer. And I'm an introvert because I'm an empath. Empaths absorb other people's energy. And I'm a healer, so I really absorb all of it. And so I have to recharge myself 1,000,000 times a day, 1,000,000 times a week. But it is nothing that keeps me down. I can be going through my own shit, and one of my friends can reach out to me and tell me they're going through something. I'm going, if I'm crying, which is rare, I don't really cry a lot. I get emotional, but I'm not a crier. I do get emotional. It be one of, but I'm just not a, I'm just not a woe is me type of person. Like, oh, my life is just, that's just not me. I'm not doing that. Like, it's other shit you can do. It takes more muscles to frown than it does to smile. Like, that's just not me. Like, I can't see myself just being like a pity party for myself. Wow, everything's going so bad. Ooh, no. Half the time I'm like, this about to happen, and that's like about to happen. Like, them folks, when I went and got my eye fillers, got my eyes, they dark all under it. That's why I have the filter on. Like, if I do this, the filter comes off. So you see that it's not much of a difference in the way that I look. It's just dark. And so I put the filter on because of that. But it was really ugly. And I was kind of sad about it. Like, my face, my skin tone is even. Now I got these dark circles around my eyes. And as soon as she did my cheeks, and I was like, look at her cheekbone is popping. I felt like a new person. I was smiling again. That made me happy. That made my day. Like, I'm not going to let anything ruin my spirits or my day. So once you get you under control, Then you can manifest the things that you want. But don't be going asking the universe for something that you don't offer or something that you're not ready for, because one, you may not get it, or you may squander it once you receive it. So anything that you ask the universe for, be intentional. So if you want a good person, be intentional and manifest your own happiness first. Manifest self-love first. I love myself. I have an abundance of love. I attract loving relationships. I put out love into the universe. I am worthy of love. I love myself and I love others. Do that all day. Just get it in your spirit. What I need is because I'm putting it in my spirit. Do that. I'm serious. Same thing with money. I am a money magnet. Money flows to me easily. I am full of abundance. I have an abundance of money and wisdom. The wisdom to know what to do with the money once I receive it. Be intentional. That's all I want to say today.